The Biden administration has now said they're going to waive 26 federal laws, including the one of the Wetlands Acts and the public lands law. I don't have the exact name of it, but it has to do with protecting public lands. Anyhow, they're setting these things aside to build the wall. The Biden administration is going to build a wall on the southern border. Now, as you know, I'm not a fan of building walls as the only way of securing borders and dealing with our immigration crisis. We have, our systems to deal with people who want to emigrate to the United States are broken. The Republicans refuse to even engage in a conversation about how to fix this. Our systems for dealing with people at the southern border are just barely functional. Our interventions in some of the countries south of the border are just a faint echo of what they could and should be if we really wanted to keep people where they are by helping their countries, put themselves back together and be a decent place to live, particularly our policies with regard to Venezuela. So, I'm not one of these simplistic, Trump types who is like, yeah, build a wall, it solves everything. No, this is a complex issue. But that said, if you're going to maintain the integrity of your borders, you can't just have people walking across into the United States. It puts their lives in danger. I mean, we've had over 100 people now die in the desert in Texas and Arizona and New Mexico so far this year that we know of. I mean, it's problematic all the way around. Now, I realize that the kind of wall that they're talking about here is bad for wildlife also. But not having it is bad for the political survival of the Biden administration. And this is what I think is actually going on here. You're going to hear some Democrats going, oh, my God, Biden has become like Trump. He's building a wall. I never, oh, woe is me, right? I think this is a political masterstroke. The Republicans were saying, we will fund Ukraine if you will fund the wall. Remember that? This was last week. This was just a couple days ago. Oh yeah, we don't want to fund Ukraine, but if you want us to, then just fund a war on the wall on the southern border. So Biden just came out and said, cool, we're going to fund the wall. Good luck with that, Republicans. And you know that the biggest hit that they're going to make against the Biden administration, and they have been for 2.5 years, there's no indication they're going to stop anytime soon, and they will continue this right up to the election, is the whole thing of, illegal immigration. You've got over 100 Republican members of Congress who on a regular basis tweet or text or put into social media that the southern border is wide open, which causes people to come to our southern border. They love this. They're trying to make this situation worse. They have been doing this for the better part of 20 years. And they're doing it completely cynically. They know what they're doing. When Ted Cruz tweets that the border is wide open, he knows, A, it's a lie. There are parts of it that are problematic, and that's the part that the Biden administration wants to deal with. But B, he knows that by saying that, he's encouraging more people to come to our southern border, which Republicans just love, because then they can blame it on the Democrats. So now the Democrats are saying, yeah, we're going to build a wall too. Now, will they give this up in exchange for something? I don't know. What I'm seeing here is the Biden administration playing chess rather than checkers. And I'm not unhappy about it. I realize that, a bunch of progressive websites right now just have their panties all in a wad. They're all upset about this. Oh, my God, oh, my God. It's a betrayal. It's, this, that, and the other thing. Welcome to the wonderful world of hardball politics is what's going on here.